Factory Week here at BodyBags. Oh, yeah. Welcome to BodyBags. I'm your Thursday reviewer, Chris from Chris B Movies. You know my name is Chris. You know I love B movies, and I also love the films from Scream Factory. Stellar prints. Amazing cover art by some of the greatest artists on the planet, baby. Scream Factory makes the films that we love even better, visually. Whether you're looking at the cover art, which will entice you to buy it, or, and I'm going to cough right now, the clean prints that Scream Factory puts out. Now, if you're a collector of horror films, you probably own most of the Scream Factory titles. And you know that when new titles come out, you take that hard-earned money and you scoop them up, baby. It's probably one of the most popular titles that people collect as far as when they're collecting horror films. One of the most infamous titles. Because they do such an amazing job. Even if it's a film you don't like, you take a look at the cover art and it makes you still want to buy it. That's what us collectors do. Even if we don't like the movie, we still need it in our collection and we still buy it. And Scream Factory is very enticing. In the beautiful cover art. Look at that. How sexy does that look? Witchery and Ghost House. And I do love the double features, and I do want to collect all of them. Some of them are out of print, which is a shame. But I'm still going to find a way to track them down. Scream Factory, you gotta love them. Definitely looking forward to the new titles coming soon. Oh yeah. A great company known as Scream Factory, baby. And I gotta say, this film, Witchery, looks amazing. The print is clean. Beautiful looking, and I love the cover art. Outstanding. Outstanding film. So this is a film from 1988. It's called Witchery. It's an Italian film directed by Fabrizio Laurenti, produced by Aristide Massachesi, screenplay and story by Daniel Stroppa, and music by Carlo Maria Cordio, who does an amazing job. And the soundtrack is so Italian in context, and it works so wonderfully within the context of this film. Definitely want to check out more of Carlo's stuff because its the music is outstanding. Really enjoyed it. Definitely was tough to figure out which movie I was going to pick to review from Scream Factory, but I think I picked a film I hadn't seen before. And I do like to watch the films right before I review them. Just so that I have a fresh context of the film. And a lot of times the emotions are still running through my body after watching it, that I can relay it while reviewing the film, which is real important to me. So anyway, yeah, Witchery. I heard this film was cheesy as hell, and by God, they were right. This film is incredibly cheesy. So many plot holes, things that just don't make any sense, reactions to things were hysterical. Like my dog's barking right now, you can hear them downstairs. The music was, like I say, great. The acting hammy. And it was an hour and 30 minutes, and some people may say it over Welcome to Stay. But for me, I enjoyed every minute of it. Completely cheesy as hell. Like when people die that were close to you, some of the reactions are just like people would pass out or just go, oh no! But one of the guys, when his wife died, he was like, ah! So can we get off the island? Like, I wouldn't even worry about getting off the island. I'd be like, oh my God. Absolutely hysterical. But I'm going to give you a little synopsis of the film. Leslie studies witchcraft, really into it, and she's a virgin, and this plays into the film. Normally in a film, who cares if she's a virgin or not? But it plays within the context of this film, and you'll see, especially the ending, which I'm not going to ruin for you. So she has this boyfriend, Gary, played by David Hasselhoff, who kind of supports her in this and supports her virginity, albeit begrudgingly at times. See, he sleeps on the floor while she sleeps on the bed. But he still loves her and supports her. And he's the camera guy, too, so he films her while she's doing research and everything. So he's supportive in that way. So they find this place that is basically haunted by a witch. She was also an actress who studied witchcraft and turned into a witch, and then passed away in the house, and now she basically haunts this house / hotel. So he decided to go there. This place is off the coast of Massachusetts. But Leslie was supposed to get the rights to go there because it's private property, and shouldn't be trespassing. She kind of forgets to do that, and Gary's like, what the hell are you doing? We're going to get in trouble here. We could get arrested. So the Brooks family, Linda Blair's one of them. She's Jane Brooks. She's pregnant. So they want to buy this hotel, and they want to renovate it and turn it into this big mansion off an island. They got privacy there and everything. So when they're on the way there with the two real estate agents, they find out that Gary and Leslie are there. And they're not too happy about it, because this is the house they're basically going to buy. Also, Mrs. Brooks, when she finally gets to this hotel, she finds out that there's going to be a lot of renovation she has to do to this house. Because this house is not the way they said it would be. But the real estate agent is trying to work his game and say, oh yeah, this house pays for itself. There's a couple renovations here and there, but you know what? Yeah, this house will pay for itself. It'll be worth twice as much as you put into it. So they're working on deals and everything, but in the process of this, a big storm breaks out. And the guy who brought him there on the boat, he basically doesn't want to get near this hotel because he knows about the history of the hotel, that it's a scary place, it's haunted, and when the tide starts coming in, he's out of there, whether they're there or not. So he hangs out there, and he's doing work on the boat, and then he comes to find out the witch comes out to see him. And when he turns around, she goes after him, and he's like, ah! Then find out he gets hung from the mast of the boat, so he's dead. And then the boat washes off. So they kind of stuck on this island now, with no way of getting out. Being tormented by this witch, who kind of looks like Agnes Moorehead from Bewitched. Kind of in that vein. And some people die, but some make it. And I'm not going to spoil it for you, because to spoil it for you would not be fair. Now, most of you who have gotten Scream Factory titles, you've probably seen this one before, and you probably have owned this one. You probably bought it when it first came out. I bought it not too long ago. Oh, sorry about that. It's like I say, man, this film is cheesy as hell. It's a lot of fun. It's somebody gets killed in the film, and I'm not going to say who, but it's somebody's wife. And so, like I say, finds out that he sees her dead body, and he goes, ugh! And then he's like, all right, let's get off this friggin' island. How do we get off this island? At that point, he was only caring about himself, and he's kind of a selfish individual. A very creepy individual, played by Bob Champagne. The acting wasn't that great either. He's always checking out girls while his wife isn't looking, and he's kind of perverted. But if something happened to my wife, I would be distraught. I wouldn't even care anymore. And this guy's like, all right, get me off the island. Like, only caring about himself. So the reactions in this film were very odd. Like, when people would die, people would be like, oh no, okay, let's run away, let's do this. There was no reactions to anything. Like, a girl saw her father die, and she's like, oh, my stomach, oh. She was more worried about herself. It's like, people are very selfish in this film. I don't know if these reactions were planned or what, but I think maybe they were trying to rush things. And it seemed like parts of the film were being rushed to try to get to the inevitable climax. I wonder if there really is an uncut version, or if this is the film. Uncut. Very strange reactions. And then out of nowhere, Gary David Hasselhoff's character goes to the little boy and starts speaking to him in an Irish accent. The kid, without context, it looked like he was goofing around with the kid, but it was kind of weird. And he just kept going with it, too. Kind of very strange. He did a very terrible Irish accent, too. Linda Blair, looked like she had fun making this film, and she put everything she could into this film. Considering the cheesiness of this film, looked like she really tried to put everything she could in this film. David Hasselhoff looked like he was getting a paycheck. Very dry into some scenes, very flat. And then some scenes where he was supposed to be a little playful, he kind of didn't do it correctly. Or it didn't look feasible. Like speaking to the kid in an Irish accent, it was kind of weird. Some of the other acting, like I say, Bob Champagne, he was creepy. He was creepy looking, too. Hildegard Neff played the witch. She did a really good job. Like I say, she reminded me of Agnes Moorehead from Bewitched a little bit. Kind of like had that 60s actress appeal, She did a really good job. And when people were, like, being sucked into the witch's world, they had these, like, I I don't know what these people were. It was never really explained. But the witch would bring you into this world, and then she would kill people. And you see all these lights flashing, like these bright red lights and yellow lights, and they'd be going, ah! And then they end up in these, like, people would be attacking them, or, like, biting them, and getting close to them, and going, like, I don't know who these people were. I think one of them was the devil, but it was never really explained who these people were. They look like little nomads that the witch had in her little lair. It's kind of strange, if I do say so myself. But all in all, this was cheesy fun. So if you suspend your disbelief, you might enjoy this fun. Or this film. And this fun. I found myself at times just on the floor, dying, laughing. I like that Linda Blair's character had premonitions of things to come, and the fact that they followed through with those premonitions, they did a really good job with that. So, yeah. But you'll see if you watch this film. Anyways, like, will you enjoy it? I mean, that's up to you to decide. Movies are subjective. If you like anything high quality, Academy Award nominated, you probably wouldn't like this film. But if you like cheesy stuff, you'll probably really enjoy this one. Witchery. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to give it a rating, 1 to 100. 100 being the best, 1 being the worst. The print is 100. The cover art is 100. My enjoyability of this film was up to a 95. But as far as how great this film was, looking at it from an objective point of view, it ranks really low. You know, the acting was bad, cheesy as hell, plot holes everywhere, weird reactions to fatal events in the film. I mean, what can I tell you? But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Check this out if you like. It's a lot of fun. And I definitely gotta check out Ghost House. I know Rob reviewed this one not too long ago, and based on his review, I really gotta see this one as well. So yeah, so hope you enjoyed Scream Factory Week. We got more tomorrow. Mikey Fish will be doing his review tomorrow. And the weekend guys will be doing their reviews, and they got some good stuff coming up. So check those guys out. And always check out the other reviewers as well. They're doing a stellar job. They're film fans, and they love films just like we all do, man. So, and they do a wonderful job. They love what they do, as I love what I do, baby. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to watch those late night horror movies. Read up on your latest Fright Mags. But please don't forget to tune in to another episode of BodyBags. More fun coming soon, baby. I'll see you next Thursday.